You're talking about the game the other night. You've seen that Rangers can be beaten. Does that give you quite a lot of hope and heart?
Of course, it's Rangers can obviously are not invincible. That's what it's proved, and if everything goes your way. It was sort of the perfect storm, so to speak. The weather was horrendous. Pitch was a bit bobbly, and maybe Rangers didn't play to the top of their game. So you need all three of those things to happen. Credit to St Mirren. They got a result. They dug in. They stayed in the game. They defended well, and I think that's the key to it. You have to go to Ibrox. I feel it'll be a completely different game. Bigger pitch, and better surface. I would imagine their team will change as well. So it'll be a tough ask no matter what. We won't be fooled by a one-off result.
I mean, obviously there's different ways that the Rangers squad could react to that. That the heads could still be down, or they could be baying for blood. You'll be hoping it's not the latter.
I don't think it certainly won't be heads down after the run they've been on. They're a top side. As I say, the best Rangers side I've seen in my time here is Motherwell manager. So, we have to be, again, right at the top of our game. We're going to have to defend very well. That's, what I got out of the game the other night, is people throwing their bodies on the line. And you have to do that. And you have to hope that Rangers don't hit the top of their game. But what it does, it gives you a little bit of hope that they're not invincible.
Is there a danger sometimes of changing what you do too much and focusing too much on the opposition?
The reality is, if we go toe-to-toe with Rangers, which we have done on occasions, they inevitably win. And you do have to change. There's no doubt in that. I don't think there's any shame in saying that most clubs at our level have to change when you play a top team. And of course you have to be a little bit more defensive minded. We have tried in the past and we have gone against them. We have had some good games. Inevitably we don't beat them that often, so it's a case that you do have to play to the talent of their squad and try and play in the break and be solid. You have to try and stay in the game first and foremost. Dundee United tried to stay in the game. They didn't have hardly any possession, and neither did St Mirren. Rangers dominated the game, which they will do, and you have to hope for a few breaks and things go your way on the day.
The performances of late don't really merit the results you've been getting, but if a win like Rangers over Rangers, what kind of spark can that do? And obviously, especially with a congested fixture list coming up, it could be a spark that could light touch paper under the players.
Yeah, definitely. We've played, especially the last two games. I think we played particularly well at times, and the game created a lot of chances. And things haven't gone your way, and we're just in a little run at the moment that things aren't going our way. So you have to be strong, keep to your beliefs. And there is a wee bit of confidence with the front boys at the moment. Maybe not taking the chances, but we've put an arm around them. As I say, we'll go to Ibrox, and then we've got two really tough games with Aberdeen and Dundee United. But games that we believe we can get something out. And as you say, the small things turn it around. There's teams, I won't mention names, we're in little bits of ruts. Something goes their way and it turns it around again. We've been in this situation many times, and what you have to do is keep working really, really hard, and eventually it turns.
Do you have to maybe go back? Obviously, you're at the game in midweek, but do you have to go back to the previous games that Ibrox the Rangers have played and just see, try and look at themes that will develop over the course of the games as well?
Yeah, we look at everything. We know Rangers will dominate possession. We know their strengths. We know that their two fullbacks are a massive threat in terms of deliveries into the box and goal scoring opportunities, dead balls. But when we went there last time, I think we got beaten from a set play, and we set up very well. We were very strong and organised against them, and give them a really good game. The pre-season game we went out, we tried to play and we got battered. So there's lessons to be learned all the time. Yeah, there's lessons to be learned, and you try and take them all together and hope that you come up with a solution.
How's Mark Tahara after last week?
Mark's okay, thankfully. Mark's okay. He landed funny, just got a scur, just got a twinge of pain, and obviously, you think the worst, but no, he was okay in the end. Trained on Wednesday. Chris Long will miss out. He's our only injury. He'll miss out. Jordan White's fully fit again, as is Devontae Cole. So it's just sort of one in, one out, really.